Oh, good-looking ball. The most accurate pass. Referee's given a throw. Roberto Baggio! Keeper always had the measure of that.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Syria with the corner, there first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Well, played right into his... Can he finish? That has not gone well. Half an hour played now. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision making.
There's the hit! And he hits the net! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Syria to have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb.
Decent hit! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Oh, what's he done? He's got a... It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cleared without complication. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. Neymar. Yamal. Neymar. Chance here to counter. And here's Neymar. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Baggio, well read, and the danger is averted. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Batistuta. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Boca Juniors have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. This then, an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Great chance here from position A1. Super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Convertido en el minuto 47.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. Great ball if he can get there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Neymar. Looking for a corner. This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Roberto Baggio. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, great ball! Caceres. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. And here's Baggio. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he was clearly disappointed. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford. Rice gets a foot in here. Saka. Over to the left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, important interception. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. And that pass isn't the best. Works it forward. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's through here. That's good play. Opts to play it back. Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Yamal! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Neymar into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe! It's Basho! Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Van Bauten has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
He's got to goal! Brought out the best in the keeper. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
What type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be...
Has a goal! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Boca Juniors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Neymar. Nice ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! He would have been quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, such a clever touch. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that.
It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's fabulous.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ricky Puig, he's had a shot! Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And here's Neymar. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe. Now there's a fight. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. "30 minutes gone. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. João Cancelo. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Alvarez. That is good alertness. Luis Suarez. Ricky Puig. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Tchouaméni. Ricky Puig. Neymar. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Boca Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That comes as a mighty relief. Boca Juniors can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Van Basten. Stojkovic. Luis Suarez. Now the finish! Tchouaméni. Neymar. Alvarez. Well, that looks a cracking ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Lloris will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No way through there. Tchouaméni. Alvarez. Great chance! It's a loose ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Basten gets rid without sophistication. Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Had a shot. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Deftly done. And he's intervened well there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Neymar. That is good strength. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. chance. Can he put it away? Toure can get it clear. And one more try! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram, out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Succumbs to the pressure. Boca Juniors, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Danger averted for now. Riqui Puig. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Riqui Puig. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Chiellini gets good distance on it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Riqui Puig. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Riqui Puig. Adriano. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Arsenal looking to pass their chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Boca Juniors really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Neymar. Tchouaméni. He's played him through. Now Mbappe. Decent hit! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yaya Toure has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Stojkovic pinches it off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Boca Juniors are down to 10 men. Diogo Costa. That's headed upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that should get the job done. Played back in. Lloris catches it safely. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Basten gets across to intercept that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Del Piero. Nice control. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Maradona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Picked out brilliantly. Del Piero! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being
shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He is through here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Boca Juniors, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's having a go! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting...
There's the hit! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Neymar with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Adriano. And it's Luis Suarez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great ball if he can get... And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a good position here. You've got to be quick to recover this. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well read, nice interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Thuram. Forwards and with intent. Neymar out to the right, back into the middle. Shot a goal! Cafu. Serginho. And that's put paid to a promising move. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And it's Maradona. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. And he's there to get it away. Serginho. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Short changes him with that pass. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, this looks sharp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Boca Juniors head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Boca Juniors head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Second period then underway. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Hits it first time!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's away! Chance! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Goalkeeper's ball. Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about them.
Oh, terrible pass. Just the keeper to beat. Great hit. It's a goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. And he's there to belt it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice ball, and he's in here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan.
Yamal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Bullet. Cafu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. "75 minutes played. And it's Beckham. Oh, great ball! Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for Germany, number 11, Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7,
Germany will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, delightful ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Adriano! Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
How many? Just how many? Germany could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Stojkovic hits one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Boca Juniors played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss... Great chance! That is decidedly lacking. Looking for the runner. Oh, important interception. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos. Referee's given a throw. And he was alert to it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think. But he's doing it quite well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through. Alex Telles, he is through here. And here's Osimhen. Oh, he's burst through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
That could spell trouble. Yaya Toure.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Llorente. And it's Alex Telles. He's picked his way through. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph.
Yamal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Galatasaray certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mbappe. Gently done. Oh, delightful ball. Osimhen has it in a wide position. That's tidy. That's a decent hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Ter Stegen gets good distance on it. Luis Suarez. Osimhen. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Caceres picks it up from the goal kick. belts one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 6.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 19, Yamal. Number 4.
Oh, super find. He's intervened well there.
Number 49, Louis Skelly. Number 11,
Beckenbauer.
Number 9,
Now it's Pedri. He's through here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Caceres. Beckenbauer. Here's João Felix.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri. Louis Skelly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stojkovic. Adriano. Stojkovic. Nice interception, well timed. Louis Skelly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. João Felix. And Louis Skelly. And it's Alex Telles. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alex Telles. He's got away. Strong running down that left flank. Saka. And that's been won straight back.
The attendance for this match
Yilmaz.
is 72,306.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's got the shot away! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Boca Juniors go into the lead. And here's Osimhen. This is promising.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Louis Skelly. Pedri. João Felix has a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
João Felix really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
punched away. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Danielson. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
No way through, so back it hits one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Boca Juniors can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That is a brilliant interception. Could move up a gear here. Boca Juniors close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Danielson looking to get on the end of this. Joao Felix proves too strong. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckenbauer. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Boca Juniors demonstrating exactly how to play on hostile ground. They were forced to persevere and be patient, but they never lost their belief nor their focus, and they basically saw a great performance through right to the end.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.